Alright, so welcome back to this episode of Project 56. Hopefully we can get past the wheels, get this 56 F100 off the ramp truck. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Alright, so in a previous episode, I was kind of wrestling with the jack on here and mentioned weight. And it just so happens that I saw another YouTuber, Project Farm, seems like a straight up guy, don't mind giving a shout out to him. And he did a comparison of several different jacks. And in the process, the jack that I'm using was listed, and I think the weight was mentioned. We now have a weight for this jack. Daytona 3-ton super heavy duty jack is 103 pounds. So here goes my deadlift on 103 pounds. All right, I survived that this time. Woo! All right, let's get started. Huh? What's that? Oh, you can't see? Get on over here. Come check it out. That's better, isn't it? Got some boogered up threads here. That one I can just hand turn it all the way to the rim. This one, yeah, that ain't working. Nope. And except for my wrist this time. All right, so we got two of them that kind of get close, three of them that don't. Now, check out this cool thing here. We've got this cool set of torque limiting extensions. We're going to take this red one, which happens to be 90 foot-pounds. The way it works is, when you apply this torque stick, it won't torque that nut over 90 pounds of weight, 90 foot-pounds of pressure. Let's use that and we'll know they're all 90 pounds. All right. Ta-da! Wow, these things are so old and so boogered up, they hardly want to start. I got something for this. Be right back. All right, so a friend of mine introduced me to this from church. From the aircraft industry, we have mouse milk. Yep. And let me tell you, it says, muscle and a hustle for speedy help in the removal of rusted and frozen studs, nuts and bolts, freezes up cables, slides, and linkage. Blah, blah, and blah. This is some good stuff. Highly recommend it. Let's lube that up and help this bolt get on there, since it's got to remake these threads on the way, rather than heating it up with speedy torque and breaking something. It smells strange. It's not like other oils, but then again, it performs a lot better than some of the other lubricants that are similar to it, so maybe that has something to do with it. You ever seen that trick, you know, where you turn it backwards till it clicks, and then it's lined up right through the threads, but it ain't clicking? Come on. It's not the lug nut. Definitely got to be the stem there. I got a little bit of a bite. Let's see if we can encourage this. But first, swig of iced tea. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, let's go to the next side. What do you think? Hey, let's step back a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, it's definitely an improvement. All right, let's get some on the other side. Oh, here it goes. What do we got? That's good. Don't see anything on that wheel. Ooh, fire ants. That gummit. Who went and stood in the fire ants? Oh, that'd be neat. Look at all the crap. There's not even pads on these drum brakes. This is a mess. This is shot. This ain't. Hey, look at there. Woohoo! But we knew all of that. Let's put this mill on. I didn't want to get started. Like the other side. Come on. Come have a look at it. Look at those threads. It's like a hunk is missing out of them. The nut's good. The threads are good on that. But those threads are terrible. Let's get back to work. Then we're going to try to do this by hand. Once we get a good sight of threads, I think we're somewhere, you know what I mean? I'm going to need this extension, but it's missing one of them little holes, so you know. I'm using my forearm to keep the wheel from spinning. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead and keep the wheel from spinning. Hey, Roger. You could grab this board and pound on it while I turn. You know, that's an idea. I'll be right back. Alright. TRW 1316. Might allow us to tap and turn at the same time, see? Okay, I'm going to have a think on this. We're just going to pass for right now. I really don't want to replace that lug, but I do want to have this nut on here, so I'm just going to be thinking about it. In the meantime, let's go to the driver's side front wheel. That went so much better than numbskull back there on the rear. Ta-da! What do you think? Looks good, don't it? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so I've had a little time to think. I want to give this a try using one of the old lug nuts because I don't want to keep messing up threads on this one. I had just enough lug nuts. I did not have another single lug nut like this. So let's try that. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Well, I'm not doing, I'm hoping to do, is to get threads started. And I'm hoping the nut will re-encourage all what used to be threads on that shaft there. What's with the flying, stinging things? Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? What? Why? Go! Really? They don't like my whistle. We might actually be getting somewhere with this. No, go. Ah. Hey, get back. Hey, you should go on somewhere else. You need to leave. What's that you carry? Just a camera haul. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just land and show everybody what you got. I don't know if they can see you over there. Was that a worm? Are you carrying a worm? See what we're dealing with? Alright, let's see if we can get that lug to bite this time. I'm using wood because it's already dented it. I think I got past that ridge that I mentioned about earlier. I think with patience, we're we're going to get this on, but oh man, I'm so tired. All right, you guys may remember in a previous episode that I mentioned the floor of this bed all sticking up like fingers. It's gotten dry enough to do that again. I thought you might enjoy this. Look at that. Is that not the weirdest, creepiest looking? Let's get floor level here. They just like curl and stick up everywhere. Yeah. All right, so it's finally time to take this truck off the back of the ramp truck. We're going to slide it into this shop and then start looking and seeing what are some other things we can do to fix it up before it goes out as our landmark. Let's get started. All right, so we got the truck inside the shop here. It's on the wheels. And yes, all 5 lug nuts are on the wheel. Now, let's work on getting this ugly strap off. It's about time to do that. So won't you give me a hand? Let's get it off. The strap has been here for a while. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so you might remember I was telling you, we lost the side of this bed when we were loading it. You see right in this zone here, see? That's what happened when we picked it up. Steel just finally broke away. We'll set our widths just right. Hopefully get this bed to look like it should. Let's go ahead now and kind of turn our attention to the hood. We got the back strap dropped. Let's drop the strap. Not connected to anything, so we've got it propped up. But guys, this is an unrestored 56 F100. Here's a close-up of the hood emblem. Yep. The top radiator hose, that's not normal. It's a flex hose. Frankly, it's fairly new because it's not breaking to pieces. Let's look at other things. We've got carburetor, missing a valve cover cap. Need to check, make sure we don't have a boatload of moisture stuck down on top of the motor. For all I know, the motor may be locked up. We could check that. We could do a lot of things here. That's the original intake. That's a Holley carburetor, and I would be willing to guess that that's not the original carburetor. And maybe some of y'all in the comments, people who know more about these trucks, it won't take much for you to know more than I do about them. But this guy here, what is that? Sort of a cylinder-looking dude. Stamped Fomoco. This, I believe, is going to be your voltage regulator here. Of course, we got our steering coming straight down. Very, very simple layout. See the heater hoses have been just capped off by hooking them together right here. See your starter down there. And I reckon that big, massive dude right there is a oil filter. There's your distributor, spark plug wires. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ford's inline 6-cylinder. If you ever listen to any of the World War II footage, movies from the 40s, 50s, all the heavy-duty trucks had this particular engine sound. A lot of them were manuals, transmissions, and those motors are these 6-cylinder motors. Imagine most of them were inline 6-cylinders, one long block like this, each cylinder in a row. I'm not sure a V, like a V6, came along until maybe late 50s, but certainly in the 60s. So pretty neat. I'm gonna guess, and that's all I got right now is a guess, that that's the original motor. But if it's dead wrong, I'd love to know. Please put it in the comments. Would absolutely love to know. Wouldn't it be neat to hear this thing run? I think so. Okay, so in the first episode, do you remember a picture of a someone's gorgeous, restored blue F100? The truck was restored original. A lot of these are resto mod, and trust me, I love it. I think it looks great. But the original is really cool too now, and I think this blue color is the color of this particular truck. And if you look at the gradients, how you go from primer to blue here, there's a lot of junky colors on this truck, but right here, I think you're looking at the original primer and paint color on this firewall here. Really, really cool. And then this grille all around the headlights would have been white. And the bumper, which is missing here, I believe that would have been white as well. So the wheels are on. We still want to do a little something with the interior. I think we're going to clean the glass and get that straightened up. Down here, the running boards are missing. So we've got some panels that are flopping around and causing some trouble. So we're going to try to sew that together. I've got an idea using some old school side pipes in place of running boards, since I don't have a set of running boards, and we're really trying to keep this low budget. So we've got some work to do. That gold and that blue rattle can job on that fender, trust me, that is not going to stay. We don't plan on painting this truck, but we're going to do something about that fender because it looks terrible. All right, so we got this truck unloaded. It rolls on its own set of wheels now. They look good. All 4 wheels have 5 lug nuts. That's important. Beauty rings. Oh my soul. The beauty rings don't fit. They stick out like a ½ inch. In fact, it's so bad that I was thinking maybe under the right circumstances, cold, hot, transitions, whatever, that one would just bloop, pop right off. So no beauty rings. We're stuck with red wheels, chrome lug nuts, and white wall tires. Frankly, I think it's enough. I think it's a big improvement, and we're going to go with it. So thank you for tuning into this episode. It's slow progress, but we're going to improve this vehicle. We've saved it from the crusher or rusted out in the cow field. It's going to go up there on the stand, and it's going to help people find freedom wholesale. Tune into the next episode. We're going to do something about this empty space where the running boards are, and some other things. I don't know. Maybe we'll mount this in here, because right now it'll just blow off in a storm. And I don't want that. You don't want that. I don't think anybody wants that. So we got to secure to this. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.